What if you could help your clients get months of results in just one day and charge a premium for it? Today we're talking about how you can do just that by developing a successful VIP day model. Let's get right into it. If you're new here, my name is Liz. I help business owners move their business along faster by using digital media. Be sure to subscribe so that you never miss any of my future content. Now, the VIP day model has been around for a long time. And in fact, I learned how to do this from a woman that I met on Instagram. She has only VIP days. She doesn't sell any other type of smaller offers or coaching programs or anything like that. Instead, what she does is she helps her clients get a result within one day's time. She does them live. She invites them over to her workspace, and then they spend 8 hours together working through the different things that the client has on their mind. And at the end, the client walks off into the sunset with a great result. Now, this type of model isn't for everyone. It's not easy to deliver, and it is not easy as a client to actually get on board with the idea. Not only that, but usually there's a premium rate attached to it simply because of the speed of the result that the client gets. However, if you can successfully build a VIP day model, it can actually save you a ton of time, especially if you're a coach. You no longer have to spread out your sessions or your work with a client over a period of 2 months. You can accomplish it all within sometimes just one day. So let's talk about how to build out that type of model, and then you can decide if it's the right thing for you. Let's jump right into it. Now, the first thing to do is to sell the transformation, not just the time block. Remember that the client themselves is not really interested in the fact that it is 8 hours of work in a VIP day, for example. Instead, they are interested in the idea of 8 hours of progress. So that means instead of saying something like, you've got a VIP strategy day that your clients can book, say something more like, imagine you could complete your entire launch plan within 8 hours. So the difference between those two types of messaging is that the client can really picture how amazing it would be to have that entire monstrous project that they've had on their mind be done within 8 hours. They don't have to go through a whole course for it. They don't have to meet you online once a week for 2 months. They can just be done in a day. These are the types of positionings that are really attractive to your client. Now, on a side note, you don't have to have a VIP day that's 8 hours. In fact, you can decide to break it up into 2 days. You could have 4 hours one day and then let them work on their own and implement, and then meet again for 4 hours, make it 8 hours like that. Or you can structure it however you like. You could have them online, you can have them in person if you want to work with people in your locality. So the actual bells and whistles of how you deliver the program is up to you. But the idea there is that you don't just want to be focused on the number of hours. You want to be focused on the fact that in that short amount of time, your client can reach this result that has been nagging at them, something that they themselves know is going to take time, but they don't want to devote 2 months towards chasing it. Focus more on that, and you'll be able to demonstrate to your clients how attractive it can be to get this entire project done within one day. Now, the second thing that you want to do is to engineer your day with the right energy curve. And this means plan your day in a way so that the client's day starts out strong and that you have different types of activities that kind of come along that midday slump when people start to get tired and want to eat a cookie, and then end again really strong. So this can be something like starting your day with all of the activities that are really going to cause some breakthroughs for them. Give them some aha moments. You want them to feel right away within that first 1/3 of the day that they are in the right place. Make them be excited that all this stuff that was weighing on their mind that they thought would take months to overcome, all of those barriers and obstacles, that they are knocking them down one by one. Give them all of that to do within the first 1/3 of the day. Then you can move to the less energy draining type of activities, something that's a little bit more low key, a little bit more chill, a little bit more relaxed, because that way you won't end up having to force your client to be doing this deep focused thinking or very creative type of work right around the midday slump, right after lunch when people start getting tired. Then at the end of the day, you want to end with something that gives them momentum and helps them see the future. You want them to have a clear roadmap and feel excited to actually leave and get to work. So plan that out really well so that you start out strong, keep them still active and engaged midway, and then leave them with a really, really strong ending so that they leave feeling like they absolutely made the best choice to work with you that day. Third thing that you want to do is make it tangible by the end of the day. Your client really needs to walk away with something in their hands by the end of the day. Otherwise, they are going to end up feeling a bit of buyer's remorse. Everybody wants to feel like they have left with something and not just kind of put all the information in their head. Now, that can be anything like a final recorded video roadmap or some type of a template that they can use or some type of a strategy document, something that they can walk away with in their hands. This really helps people have something to start implementing right away. Even though, of course, they will have all of their own notes and exercises from the previous 8 hours, sometimes when they leave with something from you, it's kind of like getting an unexpected birthday gift. So make sure that you have something created like that that's going to be really high value. Have it connect really well back to the work that you've been doing till that point so that they're not all of a sudden stuck wondering how do they use this resource that you now gave them. Make it really, really useful, high value, high ticket item for them, and then send them away with that so that they feel like that entire day has wrapped up really well. Now, one thing that you absolutely want to do is preload the day for maximum impact. You do not want your client showing up for your VIP day and then starting to sit down and tell you their entire story from scratch. That is a waste of the time of that day. Instead, send them some type of a pre-VIP day package so that they can complete it on their own and take time to do it thoughtfully. Send it back to you so that you can review it and then structure how that day is going to go. You do not want to meet them for the VIP day and be talking about things that they never said are a problem to them, or trying to solve problems that they already solved for themselves. You want to meet them exactly where they are. Be sure to also include some questions about mindset in that, because that will help you structure your initial part of the day where you're helping them get some breakthroughs. Mindset is a really, really important thing to be clear on and to start with when you are doing a VIP day. So ensure that you have stepped into your VIP day very clear on how their business works, where they are coming from, the position that they are in right now, and how you are here to serve them. They have provided you with an idea of where they are stuck, and now that's your responsibility to take them from that point to the transformation that you have offered. Now, the last thing that I want to mention is optional, but I think it is actually very, very valuable if you do this. And that is, before you actively start offering your VIP days as a service, do a beta test of them. Offer that VIP day that you have structured to a couple people and give it to them for a highly reduced rate, like 50% off or something. The reason that you're doing that is because you want to see what it is like to deliver that within 8 hours. And you want to gauge, observe, monitor, and review the response that that client is having. Are they actually following through on those 8 hours? Is the day moving along like you planned, or was there any unexpected hiccups? Maybe you have scheduled a certain type of exercise or activity at a time where it didn't actually make sense, and in fact it should have been moved somewhere else. Maybe that client was not making as much progress as you expected, and therefore your steps at the end of the day didn't actually become relevant. So anything could happen like that. Remember, it's impossible to create a perfect VIP day. Every VIP day is in fact case by case, and you have to be able to roll with the punches. If you've got 6 things that you really want to accomplish with that client that day, but by number 3, they're starting to get a little bit stuck and confused and overwhelmed, the last thing you want to do is just plow through with numbers 4, 5, 6, simply because it's on your plan. You don't want that person to feel overwhelmed or stuck anywhere. So you want to be able to solve that problem. So with a beta offer, which is basically like a test version of all of this, like an experiment or a guinea pig or another client, you can actually see what are the common places where a client might actually have a challenge or a barrier like this. This will help you to revamp how you deliver that VIP day so that when you actually start offering it at the premium price, then you will be more comfortable that you've created it in a way that's really going to get results. Now, I've been offering VIP days for a long time. It is a really great model. As I mentioned, it is tough to deliver. It takes a lot of energy. It is tough to ingest as the client because they also have to be on the entire time. However, the fact that you can help them get those results and the fact that they can walk away feeling such a load of relief and such a burden off of their back because something that they have wanted to do but haven't been able to just get done for so long is finally done or coming together. It is really, really a wonderful, wonderful thing for both you as well as your client. So really consider this model and see if that can be something that works for you. And also don't forget that if you're a coach right now that is just bogged down with hours and hours of coaching for all of these different clients, one way to relieve yourself of many hours of that type of coaching is to offer a VIP day once a month. Maybe you might be able to have one day in your week just for VIP day clients. That can actually cause you to not have to sign up as many clients because the VIP day is a premium offer. You can reduce your client load a little bit and then see whether this model is something that you enjoy delivering and whether it's something that you can just add to your offer suite. So if you like this video, I hope that you will give it a like, share it off with one of your friends. Don't forget to subscribe because every single Tuesday, I bring you a new video teaching you how you can build your business faster with digital media. So until next time, take care.